Right now, there's a three-digit number quietly controlling almost every part of your life. It decides where you live, what car you drive, how much you pay for insurance, and whether you'll retire comfortably or broke. Most people never think about it until it's too late. That number is your credit score. And today, I'm going to walk you through exactly what life looks like at every single credit score level, from 300 all the way up to 850. Once you see the full picture, you'll never look at this number the same way again. Let's start at the bottom. A credit score between 300 and 499 is what's called deep subprime. This is financial survival mode. At this level, almost every door is closed. You're getting denied for credit cards, auto loans, and mortgages. If someone does approve you for a loan, the interest rate can be 21% or higher on a used car. That means on a $20,000 vehicle, you could end up paying over $35,000 by the time it's paid off. Landlords see your application and toss it aside. Utility companies demand deposits of $200 to $400 just to turn on your lights. Some employers even check your credit report, and a score this low can cost you a job offer. At this level, the system isn't just working against you, it's punishing you for every past mistake, and it's charging you a premium for being stuck. Now let's move up to the 500 to 579 range. This is still considered very poor by FICO standards, and about 16% of Americans fall somewhere in this zone. Life here is a little better, but not by much. You might get approved for a secured credit card, which means you're putting down your own money as collateral just to borrow it back. Auto loans are possible, but the average rate for this tier is around 18 to 19% for a used car. Renting an apartment usually requires a co-signer or a much bigger security deposit. Insurance premiums are higher too. In most states, insurers use something called a credit-based insurance score, and if yours is low, you're paying significantly more for auto and renter's insurance. Now, let's talk about the 580 to 669 range. This is what the industry calls fair. You're no longer at the bottom, but you're still paying a heavy price. At this level, you can qualify for an FHA mortgage, but your rate is going to be noticeably higher. On a $300,000 home loan, even a 1% higher interest rate adds up to over $60,000 in extra payments over 30 years. You'll also start getting approved for basic rewards credit cards, but the limits will be low and the APRs will be steep. Here's where the shift starts to happen. The 670 to 739 range is classified as good, and this is where the average American sits. The national average FICO score right now is 715. If you're in this zone, you can qualify for most conventional loans. You're getting approved for solid credit cards with real rewards. Auto loan rates drop significantly, closer to 6 to 7% for a new car. Mortgage rates become more competitive. Landlords approve your applications without a second thought. Insurance companies offer you better premiums. Life starts to feel like it's working with you instead of against you. But here's the thing most people miss. The difference between good and very good can still cost you tens of thousands of dollars. And most people stop trying to improve right here because they feel like they've made it. That's a mistake. The 740 to 799 range is called very good. And this is where real financial power kicks in. You now qualify for the best interest rates available on almost every product. Mortgage lenders are competing for your business. Auto loans drop below 5% in many cases. Premium credit cards with travel rewards, cash back, and big sign-up bonuses start showing up in your mailbox. About 29% of Americans have scores in this range, and their financial lives look completely different from everyone below them. Security deposits on apartments and utilities often get waived. Insurance premiums drop further. This is the level where your credit score actually starts making you money instead of costing you money. Every percentage point you save on interest is cash that stays in your pocket and can go toward investments, savings, or building wealth. And then there's the top, the 800 to 850 range. This is exceptional credit, and only about 23% of Americans reach this level. A perfect 850 is rare, about 1.8% of the population. But here's what most people don't realize. There's very little practical difference between an 800 and an 850. Once you cross 800, you're already getting the absolute best rates and terms available anywhere. Mortgage rates at this level can save you over $100,000 compared to someone with a score in the low 600s over the life of a single home loan. You're approved instantly for the most exclusive credit cards. You get the highest credit limits. You have leverage to negotiate terms on almost anything. But the biggest benefit isn't any single product. It's the freedom. You don't stress about applications. You don't worry about deposits. You don't lose sleep wondering if you'll get approved. Now, here's the number that should shake you. A recent study found that Americans with a credit score of 620 or lower pay an average of $3,400 more per year on loans and insurance than people with excellent credit. Over 30 years, that's over $100,000 gone, just because of a number. That's not bad luck. That's a system designed to charge more to the people who can afford it the least. So what do you do with this information? First, check your credit score right now. It's free through most banks and credit card apps. Second, if you have any late payments, get current immediately. Payment history makes up 35% of your score. Third, get your credit utilization below 30%, ideally below 10%. That means if you have a $1,000 credit limit, keep your balance under $100. Fourth, don't close old credit cards. The length of your credit history matters. And fifth, stop applying for credit you don't need. Every hard inquiry chips away at your score. Your credit score isn't just a number, it's a multiplier. It either multiplies your wealth or it multiplies your debt. And every single point you gain moves you closer to a life where money works for you instead of the other way around. If this video opened your eyes, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.